Hello everyone. Before diving into today's topic, we want to take a moment to thank you for your support. Every like, comment, and subscription really makes a difference and helps this channel grow. If you enjoy our content and don't want to miss upcoming videos, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all notifications. Among all the silent revolutions transforming our world, there is one taking place above our heads, in Earth's orbit, that could forever change the way we communicate, protect our data, and perhaps, in the future, even the way we understand the very nature of reality. We're talking about quantum satellites, devices that exploit the strangest and most mysterious laws of quantum mechanics to enable completely unbreakable communications and lay the foundation for a global information network based no longer on traditional electronics, but on the physics of the infinitely small. But what makes these satellites so special? Everything revolves around a key concept in quantum physics: entanglement. When two particles, such as photons, become entangled, it means that their quantum state is shared in such a way that whatever happens to one of them is instantly reflected in the other, regardless of the distance between them. It's not communication in the classical sense, because there is no signal traveling through space. It's a deep correlation, almost outside of time, that Einstein suspiciously called spooky action at a distance. Yet increasingly refined experiments have shown that entanglement is real, measurable, and usable. In 2016, China surprised the world by launching the first quantum satellite, Micius, named after an ancient Chinese philosopher who had intuited some proto-scientific ideas. Micius successfully demonstrated the possibility of sending entangled photon pairs from low Earth orbit to two ground stations over 1,200 kilometers apart, thereby generating a shared cryptographic key between two remote points. This system is known as quantum key distribution, or QKD. In practice, if two users want to exchange secret messages, Micius generates a random key using entangled photons and sends it to both recipients. If a hacker tries to intercept the key, the quantum state of the photons is altered, and the attack is immediately detected. No classical technology, not even supercomputers, can ensure such a level of security. This is universe-proof encryption, based on the very laws of nature. The success of Micius did not go unnoticed. Europe launched the EuroQCI project, aimed at integrating satellites and terrestrial infrastructure to create a pan-European quantum network. The United States, with agencies like NASA and DARPA, is investing billions in the development of a quantum internet. Japan, India, Singapore, Canada, and Israel have also launched national programs to test and deploy satellites equipped with quantum payloads. Even private companies are getting into the game. Startups specializing in quantum communication are developing low-cost microsatellites ready to populate low Earth orbit with quantum constellations. But what does all this mean for our future? First and foremost, quantum satellites are the key to building a global quantum internet. Unlike today's internet, where data is transmitted as sequences of zeros and ones, the quantum internet would transmit qubits, quantum bits that can exist in a superposition of states. This would enable extremely fast, secure communications, and above all, direct connections between distributed quantum computers capable of working in parallel on problems far too complex for classical machines. Connecting these computers through a quantum space network would open the door to currently unimaginable computing power. The applications go far beyond cybersecurity. With an orbital quantum network, we could have quantum navigation systems as alternatives to GPS, much more precise and immune to interference. Atomic clocks could be synchronized across different parts of the world with femtosecond precision, essential for high-frequency trading, advanced telecommunications, and even experimental physics. Space missions would also benefit greatly from these technologies, allowing real-time coordination of probes, robots, rovers, and human habitats on the Moon and Mars without the risk of interception or synchronization errors. The military sector is watching these developments with great interest. The possibility of completely secure communications between satellites, submarines, operational bases, and drones is the holy grail of modern defense. It's no surprise that many details about quantum communication projects in orbit are classified. However, the implications are clear. Whoever controls orbital quantum networks will control the communication of the future. Even in the civilian realm, the impacts will be profound. Central banks, for example, could use quantum channels for interbank communications, making fraud, interception, or tampering with transactions impossible. Electronic elections, so far viewed with skepticism due to vulnerability to hacking, could finally become secure. Even telemedicine, medical databases, and communications between hospitals and research institutes could be protected by absolute levels of quantum security. But it doesn't end there. Some scientists are beginning to speculate that these satellites could be used to teleport quantum information. It's important to clarify that this is not the science fiction teleportation of matter, but the quantum state of a particle, which can be instantly transferred from one point to another thanks to entanglement. This principle, already demonstrated in the lab, could one day be used to transfer critical information between remote quantum laboratories, or between space and Earth nodes. There is even speculation about a future network of distributed quantum artificial intelligences, capable of learning and operating in synergy through entanglement, opening the door to radically new forms of computation and artificial consciousness. Naturally, the technical challenges remain enormous. Entangled photons are extremely delicate. They can be easily disturbed by the atmosphere, sunlight, turbulence, and even electromagnetic noise. For this reason, research is focusing on quantum repeaters, devices that amplify and regenerate the signal without violating the laws of quantum mechanics. Work is also being done on miniaturizing optical components, enhancing sensor resistance to space radiation, and stabilizing high-precision lasers. There are also geopolitical obstacles. Who will control the quantum orbits? Will there be a division, as with geostationary orbits, or will we witness an even more intense space race? And what will happen if one country manages to monopolize the technology and prevent others from accessing these networks? But despite everything, the course is set. The future of communication, computing, and perhaps even of knowledge itself lies in the sky, where tiny photons dance in an invisible symphony, orchestrated by the deepest and most astonishing laws of the universe. Quantum satellites are not a scientific curiosity, but one of the greatest technological revolutions of our time. In an age where trust in digital systems is increasingly fragile, quantum physics offers us a way out. No longer protection through codes, but through reality itself. And as we look at the stars, we must realize that out there are not only satellites for internet, TV, or weather. There are the first milestones of a new paradigm, one in which information no longer travels as waves or signals, but as quantum correlations that defy time and space. Perhaps one day we will look at these early experiments as we now look at the telegraph or the printing press. Not just technical innovations, but cornerstones of a new civilization.